Let's get into 10 famous American cities that were thriving in the 1990s but have experienced a decline in the 2000s due to several factors. 1. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, the 1990s, a booming metropolis, home to over 1 million souls, the heart of America's auto industry. This city was where dreams rode on four wheels, where the streets hummed with the promise of innovation and prosperity. But as the pages of time turned, so did Detroit's fortune. Fast forward to today, the population's dipped to around 670,000. What happened? The once mighty auto industry hit the brakes, jobs outsourced, economic tremors felt citywide. Political turmoil, urban decay, a cocktail of challenges shaking this motor city to its core. Yet, amidst these echoes of lost glory, Detroit's spirit, unyielding, is scripting a new, resilient chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the tale of a city's rise, fall, and the fight to rise again. 2. Cleveland, Ohio. In the 1990s, a city bustling with nearly 500,000 souls, a powerhouse of manufacturing, arts, and vibrant urban life. Fast forward to now and we see a different Cleveland, its population dwindling to around 380,000. Why? The culprit, deindustrialization. The city's manufacturing muscle, once its beating heart, weakened. Add to that urban flight, and you have a classic American tale of rise and fall. From the humming factories to the quiet streets, Cleveland's journey mirrors the larger narrative of America's Rust Belt. A city of glory, grappling with change, yet standing resilient. That's Cleveland for you, a story of industrial brilliance in the challenging tides of time. 3. Gary, Indiana. In the 90s, the Steel City, pulsing with life, 116,000-strong population. Steel, the backbone, the pride. Close to Chicago, but with a rhythm of its own. Fast forward. Streets quieter, echoes louder. Population down to 75,000. Why? The steel industry, once the heart, now a fading beat. Jobs vanished, dreams dimmed. Economic downturns, rising crime, a city grappling with change. Steel mills, once giants, now shadows in a shifting American landscape. Gary's story, a tale of industrial might and the inevitable ebb of time. 4. Baltimore, Maryland. In the 90s, Baltimore was alive, a bustling port city, home to over 730,000 souls. Its docks, a hive of global trade, its streets, a tapestry of diverse industries, culture, and education. Fast forward to today, and the picture's changed. Population's down to 585,000. What happened? The city, once a beacon of industrial might, saw its foundations shake. Industrial decline, socio-economic challenges. They crept in, gnawing at the urban fabric. Baltimore, a city that thrived on its busy port and vibrant institutions, now grapples with the shadows of its past. Urban decay, a ghost of its former self. But remember, this isn't just a city, the rise and fall, a microcosm of the American dream, and the harsh realities of change. 5. St. Louis, Missouri. In the 1990s, it was a bustling city of nearly 400,000 souls, alive with diverse industries and rich cultural heritage. The streets are vibrant, the economy is booming, a hub for finance and culture. Fast forward to today, the pulse has slowed, population dwindled to 300,000. What happened? The story is all too familiar. Deindustrialization hits hard. The once thriving factories and businesses fade into memory. Suburbanization lures people away, leaving behind socio-economic challenges, a city grappling with its identity. St. Louis, a stark illustration of America's urban evolution, a tale of rise and retreat, of vibrance dimmed but not extinguished. 6. Buffalo, New York. A city that once thrived on the hum of industry, where the Great Lakes whispered tales of trade and opportunity. Picture this. The 1990s, a bustling hub, over 328,000 souls calling it home, the air thick with the promise of manufacturing might. Fast forward to today, streets echo with the memories of over 73,000 who've left, population now at 255,000. What happened? The brutal truth, the industrial titan stumbled, factories fell silent. Economic restructuring, a global shift. Once the gears of progress turned here, now they rust in the shadow of change. Buffalo, a stark reminder of America's relentless, unforgiving economic evolution. 7. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Steel City, once the beating heart of American industry. In the 90s, a robust 370,000 souls called it home, their lives intertwined with the clanging and banging of steel mills. It was a city forged in fire, its skyline a testament to the power of American steel. But then the tides turned. The steel industry, once the city's lifeblood, collapsed. Pittsburgh's population plummeted to 300,000, each departure a story of dreams unfulfilled, of a future uncertain. The mills fell silent, the fires dimmed. This was no mere change, it was a transformation, a city grappling with its identity, its legacy rusting in the shadows of abandoned factories. Pittsburgh, a giant in slumber, its past a reminder of a bygone era of industrial might. 8. Youngstown, Ohio. In the 1990s, Youngstown was a city pulsating with the rhythm of steel mills, home to 95,000 souls. Steel was king, and Youngstown wore the crown in an era when manufacturing ruled. But fast forward to today, and the scene shifts dramatically. We see a city with just 65,000 residents, a shadow of its former self. Why this stark transformation, you ask? One word: deindustrialization. The steel mills that once powered Youngstown's economy have fallen silent, victims of a global economic shift. Jobs vanished, people left, and Youngstown, once a beacon of industrial might, now grapples with the reality of a lost era. That's the tale of Youngstown, a city that rose and fell with the tides of steel. 9. Newark, New Jersey. This city is a tale of industrial might shadowed by urban challenges, with over 275,000 souls in the 1900s. Thriving as a well-connected transportation hub, its veins pumping with the lifeblood of industry. All under the watchful eye of the Big Apple. Fast forward to today, Newark stands with a slightly increased population of about 282,000. Yet, don't let numbers fool you. This city, once a magnet for economic activity, now grapples with the ghosts of urban decay and economic hurdles. Its story isn't just about numbers, it's about the transformation of an industrial titan struggling to redefine itself in a rapidly changing world. That's Newark for you, a city fighting to retain its legacy amidst evolving times. 10. Flint, Michigan. In the 1990s, Flint's thriving with over 140,000 people, its heartbeat synchronized with the rumbling engines of America's auto industry. It was a city on wheels driven by manufacturing might. Now, fast forward to today, the population's down to 95,000, a steep plunge into hardship. What happened? The auto industry, once the city's lifeline, hits the brakes hard. Jobs vanished, leaving economic scars. Then bam! The water crisis hits, turning Flint into a headline for all the wrong reasons. This city, once a symbol of industrial success, now a stark lesson in economic vulnerability. Flint's story is real, raw, and a reflection of the changing American industrial landscape. These cities once thrived due to strong industrial bases but faced decline due to factors like deindustrialization, economic shifts, and urban challenges. Subscribe to not miss any new videos about history and educate yourself.